How to recover after the narcissist destroyed your life. It's pretty much a requested video. Many of you've been in situations where the narcissist stole from you, lied on you, used you for years. You opened up the doors because you wanted to, treat people right. You wanted to do the right thing and help people. But at the same time, what the narcissist did is the narcissist used your kindness and turned it against you and made it your weakness. And because of this situation, it costs you time, it costs you money, it almost costs you your life. How do you recover from situations like that? How do you recover from situations where you done gave up on life because you missed out on all sorts of opportunities and you feel like you're starting over again? Like, how do you get around that situation? Well, there's a way out. There's definitely a way out, but before you can get out, you got to be with the Most High. Because the narcissist, their job is to kill your spirit. I'm talking about totally kill your spirit to the point where you done gave up. And you figure, well, there's no hope. There's no way to recover because it's like the damage was so severe. It's like, how do I get out of this situation? I lost all my time. I lost years. I lost money, opportunity. How do I even get that back? How do I even get past this situation? Well, first thing first is, and this is the difficult part. This is the part that a lot of people don't ever get to do. You ready for this one? Forgive. If you can't forgive the narcissist and move past the damage, you will remain there for the rest of your life. And the reason being is the narcissist specialize in sabotaging lives to the point where you don't want to forgive. You don't want to forgive because it's like, why? I'm upset. I'm pissed off. They did me dirty. They don't deserve forgiveness. But the thing is, it's not about them, it's about you. Because you're the one who needs to move forward. The damage has been done already. They're winning, you're losing. And you can't seem to move forward because you're constantly thinking about the past. They got you thinking about the past. That's how the narcissists work. They get on you, they break your spirit, they steal from you, they rob from you, and then next minute, you're sitting in the past worrying about all the damage that's been done while they already moved forward. They already moved forward. Most of these narcissists grew successful, started making money, and they're not thinking about all the people they done destroyed and hurt. You know, some of you ladies probably been in a relationship with a guy and he destroyed your life. You know, you gave him all sorts of help. You helped this man. You put him back on track. You paid for his car. You helped him with his education. You gave him a place to stay. You loaned him money. He destroyed your credit, crashed your car, stole from your account behind your back. Some of you guys, you got into relationships with women and you took her in. You gave her a good word. You told people about her business. You put her on the map. And what did she do? Rob from you, steal from you. You were really invested in her. She wasn't invested in you. There's a lot of narcissists out there that use you as stepping stones, and they take from you. They don't put back in the bank. You know, they just steal. Some of you nearly lost your lives because the narcissist plotted on you, set you up, lined you up, schemed, put you in a situation where you damn near escaped death. And it's like, at this point now, it's like you're still living in the past because you have not yet forgiven, which is the most difficult thing to do. It's very easy when you tell somebody, oh, you got to forgive, you got to do this, you got to do that. That sounds easy, but how do you forgive somebody that done destroyed your life, man? How do you forgive somebody that robbed everything from you? Some of you guys been cool with people. Thought these was your peoples. Thought these was your boys and them. And they stole everything from you. You lost everything. I'm talking about everything. Damn near homeless. Some of you ladies went homeless because of a narcissist. And you had to go into a shelter. Some of you brothers had to go into a shelter. And it's embarrassing because it's like, we're taught in today's day to act like we got it all together, act like we all successful. And, you know, that's why with me, I just keep it real. And I don't lie to the people. I don't manipulate. I don't try to sugarcoat. I don't try to act like I'm better than anybody. I don't play none of those games, man. Not with you good people, because my influence reaches people. And the last thing I'm gonna do is pose and act like I'm you know, this celebrity. Like no, I'm not doing that. I'm gonna be me, because I'm just like all you folks who are trying to survive, trying to eat, trying to take care of your kids, trying to pay your bills. I'm just like everybody else. Got to deal with the same BS every day. But a lot of times you get into these relationships with these narcissists, and their primary mission is to plot, steal, scheme, lie, manipulate, till they take and drain you of all your resources, until they take your damn spirit, take your soul, completely kill you. The goal of the narcissist is to kill you. If they can't kill you, they'll try to destroy your life. Make you start over again, because they want you. They want to copy everything you do. A lot of you didn't even know that the people you brought in your life was a vampire, a leech. A lot of times, look, listen to this very careful, people. There are people that are around you, people that want to get into your life only to take from you, because they're trying to take you out the way, because they're trying to be your carbon copy. And if they are unsuccessful in copying you, or being a person who, I guess, mimics everything you do, they'll just try to destroy you. Destroy your name, destroy your brand, destroy your credibility, in hopes that nobody would watch you. This happens to me on social media. A lot of the people that are jealous of me, it's because they really want to be me. It's because they really want to be me. They're not happy with their own life. So what they do is they try to destroy mine. But it never worked. They might cause a little friction, make a little noise, turn a couple of people against me. But the bottom line is I always bounce back, because my strength is in the Most High. I know that the Most High have an expected end for me. So if you've been destroyed by the narcissist, if you've been used, attacked, plotted against, betrayed, nearly lost your life because of the narcissist, it can turn your heart from God, bro. That type of betrayal, that type of evil can make you get out of the way of the Most High. And before you know it, the narcissist is winning, man, because they took you away from the Creator. You don't want the narcissist to take you away from the Creator. If there's anything we need, is the Most High, especially in a situation where we damn near been defeated by the narcissist. Look, if you lost everything you own, if you've been destroyed by the narcissist, you need to recover from that damage, man. That damage can be so severe, most people never make it back. Most people never are able to recover because they constantly keep thinking about the past. You got to move forward. You got to have a fresh new start, a fresh new beginning in order to see your way through, because the narcissist wants to keep reminding you of the past. You know, remember the situation with Lot's wife? The Most High sent the angel so that they can get up on out of there. But what did the wife do? She turned back and wanted to see the destruction that the Most High was judging Sodom and Gomorrah. You see? And because of that situation, her looking back cost her everything. So sometimes with you brothers and sisters, when you're going through these attacks, when the narcissists have totally ruined your life, depleted your savings, depleted your livelihood, got you fired from your job, caused you to be homeless because you brought them in and they didn't pay their half of the rent and they didn't do their part, and they ruin your life. You won't be able to move forward until you forgive them, and then you have to forgive yourself for even putting yourself in a situation like that. And you need to learn from that so that you don't ever go in that same predicament again. Because when you deal with these type of attacks from the narcissist, when you've been destroyed and broken, you got to learn from how it even started. Once you can pinpoint, okay, this is how I did it, this is how that happened, and you know how to get in it, now you know how to get out of it. But you gotta forgive, number one, the person who did the dirt, and you gotta forgive yourself for even allowing it to happen. Because sometimes you could be too kind to people and that be your weakness. A lot of people are like that, man. They be too kind to people. There's a time to be kind, and there's a time you just gotta be, a little selfish sometime, man. It's not a bad thing, because ain't nobody gonna help you, bro, in today's day until you help yourself. You know what I mean? So it's something that you gotta understand, bro. You gotta really understand how to take advantage of the time, because if you don't recover, you're not going to be able to move forward in relationships, business, or whatever the case is. You won't be able to move forward. You're going to literally stay behind. And it's just crazy, man. I'm going to go into this Lowe's, y'all. Y'all ready? I'm going to continue recording, and then I'll end it inside of the Lowe's, bro. Bring my soda with me. Bring that soda. Yeah, so I'm gonna just talk while walking, man. I still got that little limp, bro, from my leg working on this damn yard, fam. But yeah, if you don't overcome the drama that you pretty much got into, it's gonna eat you alive, man, and you ain't gonna be able to recover. You ain't gonna be able to recover, and the narcissist is gonna get the best of you. Very important. You gotta be able to recover from the damage, man, because when I tell you, these particular individuals, these entities, man, they will drain your entire spirit, man, to the point where you're just depleted. And then other issues will pop up in life, and it'll constantly remind you of what they did. You know what I'm saying? And again, this is a requested video. This situation is a real life situation that affected somebody, and maybe, you can benefit from the same situation in terms of the advice that I'm giving, because the person that this situation happened to, I'm pretty sure this happened to a lot of people. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure this happened to a bunch of people, and they don't even know how to recover from the situation. But at the end of the day, you got to pretty much do what you got to do, bro. Like, you got to really think about overcoming the situation. And if you ain't overcoming it, then you in trouble, dog. Like, it ain't gonna work for you, man. So if you're a person that's been attacked by a narcissist, you've been robbed, you've been taken advantage of, or whatever the case is, you got to really overcome by, number one, forgiving that person. Because if you don't forgive that person, then you're not going to be able to move forward. You know what I mean? That's just the way it is. And you know, it's difficult when you tell people to forgive people, but at the end of the day, that's pretty much what you got to do, fam. You have to, you know, and I'm talking to the person who is affected by the narcissist. You know what I'm saying? The person who is affected by the narcissist, you have to pretty much forgive. Because if you don't forgive the person, then it's not going to work for you, fam. I'm looking for a particular product, man. But guys, you have to move forward in that situation. If you don't move forward and actually forgive the person, you ain't going to be able to recover from the damage that they caused you. Because the way the narcissists work, guys, they will drain you of all your energy, man. Take from you, steal from you, lie, manipulate till they damage your entire life, and to the point you won't be able to recover. And now you'll go through life with the pain and the suffering and the misery. And now it affects all your relationships. It affects you in business. It affects you in friendship. It affects you in your education, because now you don't trust nobody. Now you can't even do any work with anybody because it's a constant reminder of betrayal. Oh, they're going to get me. Oh, they're going to do something to me. And now you look at everybody with suspicion, and it eats at your heart. So you got to first forgive that person. Then you got to forgive yourself for even entertaining that nonsense. You could be kind to people, but don't be overly kind to the point where you get used. Because a lot of people take advantage of people that way. You know, you be too kind, too overly generous. And there's nothing wrong with being generous, but when you got to recognize when somebody's using you. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes we be overly generous to people and we think we're doing the right thing, but we're doing the wrong thing because we're giving that person power. We're empowering a person to get a free ride. Nah, you got to work for yours, just like I had to work for mine. You know? Seriously, man. Everybody got to work to get theirs in life. I'm not giving out no free handouts. You know what I mean? I'll give you advice on how to win, but I'm not going to give you a free ride and, you know, you end up becoming successful overnight. Some of you guys, you had millionaire ideas. You had business plans that could make a heck of a lot of money. Somebody stole your whole plan and they got rich, and you out here struggling right now. And guess what? They wouldn't even help you.